All right, Kegel's Bike Shop, you guys have parade lap today. I think we're going to get this show on the road, so all you riders, as you make your way around the track, pedal it on out. Kegel's Bike Shop, you guys get your posse together, get ready. We'll get that parade lap started. Test, test. Test, 1, 2. All right, we're back in business. Hang on here. My battery went dead right when I was about ready to start, so I got you back on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. All right. Nice job on the parade lap. That's last week's winner of the team sheet, Kegel's Bike Shop. Motos 1 through 10, make your way to staging.
I like it when Mark goes over there.
Yeah, that little move there that Mark Melton, he takes that flag around here to the first straight and starts waving it here at the end. We call that the Hex around here because Hex was famous for doing that. We haven't seen him out here at the track in a little while. Kind of miss that guy. He's the one who started that little move there. All right, Motos 1 through 10, make your way to staging. About to get this show on the road. Sunday, August 9th, here at the Rock. Got a little special race for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Got a ladies only pump race going on. Looks like we got 2 racks of these young ladies. First rack, we got Stephanie Whidbey, Ashlyn Goldsmith, Mason Meekum, Abby Monahano, Bridget Caulfield, Kenzie Meekum, and Brittany Rundle. This is going to be for all the spectators out there. This is going to be just for fun. Some bragging rights out there. All right, gates down. So they're pedaling to the white line, and then it's a pump race on from there. Oh, Heather Coleman out there. She got a little company. She's got a little company out there on the track in this little pump race.
Heather Coleman shouldn't be in that group. She's in the second group.
Oh, look at me. I'm announcing the wrong moto. Yeah. Silly announcer. That Steve guy. You'd think I'd know who you are, huh? All right, bringing it down the final stretch. Taking 2 riders this first go. We got the number 4 ride, Kenzie Meekum, followed by the number 6, Bridget Caulfield. All right, your second rack. I got you. I got your back on this one, Heather. You're in this one. All right, we got Haley Ross, Imogen Nelson, Kaylee Ceresa, Audra Meekum, Angelina Sala, and Heather Coleman. All right, gates down. They're pedaling to the stripe, starting their pump race, taking 2 of these riders. Oh, you ladies got some ground to make up. Heather Coleman and Imogen Nelson there. They're factoring in their handicap there, so holding back a little bit, but here they come. Oh, we're going to have a race on our hands. Here they come to round turn number 3. Looks like the nag number 8. I think that's Kaylee Ceresa, followed by the number 7 bike, Audra Meekum. Here they come, but here comes Heather Coleman and Imogen Nelson. Going to be the nag 8 and the 47. So Kaylee Ceresa, Heather Coleman picking up those 2 transfer spots this go around. Nice job, ladies. Nice job. All right, now we're on to moto number 1. Moto number 1, lock loaded in the gate. We got Blackburn, Otto, Ertl, and Zelke in this one. This is your 6 and under open class. One of these riders going to move on to that main event. Oh, we got the Gold Cup number 1 with the hole shot. Luke Blackburn out of Davis Junction, Illinois. He's got the hole shot. Oh, he's getting a little squirrely. He's getting a little squirrely there. Just about losing it, but he's back on the gas now. He got the feet back on the pedals. He recovered nicely. Got the 110. 110 was looking for his opportunity to get around there to move into that qualifying position. That's Calvin Zulke in the 2 spot. Right now, it's all about that Gold Cup number 1. Luke Blackburn out of Davis Junction, Illinois. He's looking to get that one and only transfer in your 6 and under open. Moto number 1. Blackburn going to move on to that main event. Next up, Moto number 2, 7 and 8 open. Got 2 racks for our 7 and 8 open. Futrell, Ross, Takanaga, Lakota, and Foreign in this one. First go around for Moto number 2. I believe that's Takanaga on point, in and out of turn number 3. The number 10 bike out of Arlington Heights, Illinois. So Takanaga is going to go, followed by the 43 bike of Nicholas Lakota out of Freeport, Illinois. On to the second rack of our 7 and 8 open on the track. Thine, Ceresa, Diebel, Ertl, and Emil in this one. Oh, man, 3 riders fighting for 2 of those transfer spots as they make their way around. Got the 13 bike, Jake Ceresa. He's got a little company in his hip pocket there as they make their way in and out of turn number 3. I believe that's the 31 bike. Eddie Ertl out of Delavan, Wisconsin, sitting in that 2 spot. Bringing it to the stripe right now, I got the 13 bike, Jake Ceresa out of Belvedere, Illinois. He's going to move on to that main event this first go around. And the 31 bike, Eddie Ertl, is going to hang on to that second transfer out of Moto number 3. Moto number 4 on the track, your 9-10 open. 2 of these riders are going to move on to the main event. Our players are Wettendorf, Beard, Ceresa, Takanaga, Lakota, and King in this one. Oh, here they come down the final straight. Got the nag number 3 bike, Brady King. King's going to go. Got room for one more. Looks like the 4 bike's going to hang on to that one. Levi Lakota out of Freeport, Illinois. Next up, 11-12 opens on the track. These guys are fighting for just 2 transfer spots this first go around here in Moto number 5. We got Lukeman, Herman, Thompson, Monahano, Melman, and Brettel in this one. In and out of turn 3. Got the 72 bike on point. Jonah Lukeman out of Janesville, Wisconsin. Lukeman's going to go, followed by that number 7 bike, Xavier Melman out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin, with the second transfer out of Moto number 5. Moto number 6, making her way down the 3rd straight right now. Carlin, Kalami, Knoll, and Zanoni in this one. 15-16 open. Moto number 6, they're taking just 1. I believe that's the 101, Brandon Knoll on point. He's got company. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Brandon Knoll on the 101, going to hang on to it. Brandon out of Rockford, Illinois, going to pick up that one and only transfer. Next up, your 26-30 open. Smith, Jones, and North running total points in this one. Got the 971 on point. Tanner Smith. Tanner Smith, looks like North on the 2. Every round counts. Smith going to get the win. Got the 113. North with the 2. Jones with the 3. All right, next up, your 10-year-old cruisers are on the track. Round and round we go with the cruisers. We got Lee, Landwehr, Ceresa, and Lang in this one. Your 10-year-old cruisers fighting for just 1 transfer spot here in Moto number 8. Got the 1 bike on point. Gold Cup number 1. Jacob Lang out of Friendship, Wisconsin. In and out of turn number 3. Here comes the 269 bike of Logan Lee. We got Lang and Lee running 1 and 2. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the Gold Cup number 1. Lang going to pick up that one and only transfer out of Moto number 8. Moto number 9. Your 36 to 40-year-old cruisers are on the track. Heights, Bronze, Silver, Trap, and Jackson in this one. Taking it to turn number 1. In and out of the turn. Got the 631. Dante Jackson out of Freeport, Illinois on point. We're taking 2 of these riders to that main event. Jackson's going to go, followed by the number 2 of Heights. Both out of Freeport, Illinois. Moto number 10 on the track. Got your 46 to 50-year-old cruisers. Lee, Trapp, Kaiser, Elkin, and Melton in this one. 2 of these riders are going to move on to that main event. Looks like Melton and Trapp in the top spot on this one. Final stretch, here they come. Got Trap on point. Trap's going to pick up a spot, followed by the 240 bike of Mark Melton. Trap and Melton picking up those two transfers out of moto number 10, your 46 to 50-year-old cruisers. Next up, moto number 11 on the track, making their way into Bermzilla right now. We got our 5 and under novices, Bowen, Bauer, Blakely, and Holmgren in this one. Got the 509 bike on point. That's Henry Bauer out of Spring Grove, Illinois. We're taking one of these riders onto that main event. Hey, I want to remind all you riders about those helmet straps. Make sure you've got that helmet strapped and your elbows and knees covered. The officials out on the track, they can disqualify you for no helmet straps, so just make sure that it is strapped. Oh, the 691 making a big pass there at the finish. Mason Blakely out of McChesney Park, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer in your 5 and under novice class. All right, moving on. 12 is the moto number on the track. Gates down. 6-year-old novices. Hernandez, Lakota, and Otto in this one. We got our total points race going on here in our 6-year-old novice class. Kegel's colors on point as they make their way out of Bermzilla. Kegel's colors. I believe that's the 121. Alex Hernandez on point, followed by the 32. Hernandez and Lakota running 1 and 2 in this one, your 6-year-old novice class. Hey, don't forget to head on over to concessions. Check out what they got good to eat today. I'm sure they got a lot of cold stuff to drink. Keep yourself hydrated out here in this heat. Oh, Kegel's Bike Shop rider, the 121 bike. Alex Hernandez is going to bring it on in for the first win of the day. The 32 bike, Abigail Lakota out of Freeport, Illinois. She's going to get the number 2 spot. And Weston Otto out of Stockton, Illinois with the 3 in your 6-year-old novice class. Moving on to your 7-year-old novices, Sellover, Anders, Futrell, Parcell, Bowen, and Dunn in this one. Oh, got the 86 bike followed by the 182. Taking 2 of these riders onto that main event this first go around. So they're making their way down the 3rd straight. Got the 86 bike. That's going to be Jackson Parcell, followed by the 182 of Sellover. Parcell and Sellover running 1 and 2 in this one. Oh, man, it's getting tight. They're fighting all the way to the finish. Here they come down the final stretch. We're taking 2 of you. 2 of you are going to move on to that main event. 86 and the 182. Jackson Parcell and Sellover picking up those 2 transfers in your 7-year-old novice class. Moving on, 14's your moto number on the track. 7-year-old novice is the class. 2 of these riders are going to move on to the main event. Our players are Bauer, Foreign, Diebel, Emil, and Keenan in this one. Got the 116 bike on point. Noah Keenan out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Here they go in and out of turn number 3. Oh, making moves. Shaking and baking down there in turn number 3. Got a new top rider, but it's a drag race. We're taking 2, though, so these 2 riders are going to move on. That's your 116 and your 221. Keenan and Foreign. Man, those guys were racing down there in turn number 3 in that 7-year-old novice class. Next up, 8-year-old novices on the track. Hedger, Ophoven, Ross, Wolosk, and Lane in this one. 2 of these riders are going to move on to that main event.
I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Yeah, me neither. Oh, in and out of turn number 3. 2 of these riders are going to move on. Got a Kegel's Bike Shop rider up front. That's going to be the 104 bike, William Ross out of Roscoe, Illinois. Got room for one more, and it's going to be a drag race. It's going to be a photo finish. Here they come, the 181 squeaking it out there. That's Landon Hedger out of Elgin, Illinois, getting that 2nd transfer spot out of Moto 15, your 8-year-old novice class. Next up, moving on to Moto 16, your 9-year-old novices, in and out of turn 3. 1 of these riders is going to move on. Sala, Benefield, Keenan, and Bowen. Oh, we got a race going on for the top spot. Here they come down the final stretch. The 17's kicking the nitrous button there. That's a 17 bike. Angelina Sala out of Freeport, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer out of Moto 16. Moto 17's on the track. 11-year-old novices. Looks like Mason Meekum, Haley Ross, Audra Meekum, and Morgan Callis in this one. Oh, these 4 riders fighting for just 1 transfer spot. Here they come down the final stretch. Got Kegel's colors running 1 and 2. The 7 bike. 7 bike's going to pull it on in. Audra Meekum out of Rockford, Illinois, going to pick up that one and only transfer spot. Hey, speaking of Kegels, don't forget track sponsor Kegels Bike Shop for all your bike shop or bicycle needs. Next up, 18's the motor number on the track. 12-year-old novices of class. Herman, DeMars, Miller, Fennessy, and Brettel in this one. Two of these riders are going to move on. The 115 bike, Miller's going to go, followed by the 87 of DeMars. All right, next up, moving on to moto number 19, 15-year-old novices. Carlin, Buss, Hathaway, Ross, Aaliyah Ross, Alex Ross, and Columbia in this one. Two of these riders are going to move on. Got the 114 followed by the 712. Oh, here comes the 25 bike making a big move in turn number 2. Aaliyah Ross moving into that 2 spot. She says, man, I want to move up into that qualifying spot and transfer this first go-around in and out of turn number 3. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the 114 bike. Hathaway looks like he's going to go. Got room for one more. Here comes the 712. Making another pass, the 712, Christopher Carlin out of Rockford, Illinois, getting that second transfer spot out of Moto 19. Moto number 20 on the track, your 17 to 20-year-old novice. Summers, Rundle, and Caulfield in this one. Got the 6 bike, Bridget Caulfield out of Barrington, Illinois, sitting on point. The 27 of Summers in the 2, Rundle in the 3. Total points for our 17 to 20-year-old novices. Every round counts. Here comes Caulfield on the 6 bike. Caulfield's going to get the first win of the day. That 2 spots up for grabs. Oh, Brittany's turning it on. Here they come to the stripe. The 27's going to hang on to that one. Star Summers out of Rockton, Illinois, going to get the 2 spot. Rundle with the 3 in your 17 to 20 novice. Next up, Moto 21, 26 to 35-year-old novices. Phoenix, Patrick, and Jones in this one. More total points racing coming to us here in the 26-35 class. Got the 188 bike. Patrick going to take the win, 802. Jones going to get the 2 spot. And Phoenix with the 3. Oh, next up, moving on to our 41 to 45-year-old novice class. Man, look at all them riders in this class out there. Salon, Lawler, Bowen, Casper, Ross, and Fennessy in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. In and out of turn 3. Here comes our front 2 riders. Got the 36 bike. Bowen's going to go, followed by the 69 of Lawler. All right, moving on. 23 is a moto number. 46 to 50-year-old novices. The class, we got Kaiser, Lukeman, and Aureen in this one. In and out of the final turn. Total points racing going on here in your 46 to 50-year-old novice class. Got the 213, Lukeman out of Janesville, Wisconsin, going to get the win. Kaiser going to get the 2. And William out of Forest Park, Illinois with the 3. Moving on to our intermediate class, we got 3 riders here in the 6-year-olds. 24 is a moto number. Blackburn, Zulke, and Ertl in this one. Got the Gold Cup number 1, Luke Blackburn out of Davis Junction, Illinois. Sitting on point, and I believe that's Zulke in the 2, Ertl on the 3. Total points for our 6-year-old intermediate class. In and out of turn number 3, man. We got a race going on back there for that 2 spot as they make their way down the final stretch. Right now, it's all about the Gold Cup number 1. Luke Blackburn. Blackburn's going to get the first win of the day. The 110. Zulke's going to get the 2. Ertl with the 3 in your 6-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 7-year-old intermediates on the track. More total points in this class. 25 is a moto number. In and out of the final turn. Thines, Sala, and Lakota in this one. Got the C-bike on point. Here comes the 43. Thines, Lakota, running 1 and 2. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The C-bike. Thines going to hang on to it. The 43. Lakota's going to get the 2. Sala with the 3. Moving on. Moto number 26. Making her way out of Bermzilla. That's your 9-year-old intermediate class. Welsh, Beard, Ertl, Larson, Ross, and McConnell in this one. Got the state number 6, followed by the 88. Ashton Beard. Must be the 58. Larson, Jack Larson. Beard and Larson running 1 and 2 as they make their way out of the final turn. Still got that state number 6. Out of McChesney Park, Illinois, taking 2 of these riders. Ashton Beard. Beard's going to go, followed by the 58 bike of Jack Larson. Next up, 10-year-old intermediates. Landwehr, Lee, Holloway, and Finkboner in this one. One of these riders going to move on. Looks like Kegel's colors on point as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Oh, we're going to have a race. Here they come. Midwest Militia color sitting in that 2 spot trying to get around. It's a drag race. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 97, Finkboner. Picking up that one and only transfer. out of moto number 27. Moto 28 on the track, 11-year-old intermediates. Meekum, Bivens, and Oken in this one. Total points action going on here for 11-year-old intermediates. The final turn, final stretch. Here they come. Oh, it's anybody's race right now. Got the 20 bike. It's going to be the 20, the 4, and the 141. Next up, moto number 29 on the track, making her way out of turn 2. We got Pavlock, Bivens, Thompson, Beard, and Trapp in this one. This is your 12-year-old intermediates. 12-year-old intermediates fighting for 2 transfers in and out of the final turn. The 95 by Trapp, followed by that state number 3 of Beard. Trapp and Beard picking up those 2 transfers out of moto 29. Moto number 30 on the track, already making her way out of turn 3. 14-year-old intermediates. Elliott, Soderberg, Zanoni, Andrews, and Coleman in this one, taking 2 of these riders. Got the 23 bike, George Andrews. Andrews is going to go. Got room for one more to 83, turning it on. Brady Coleman out of Freeport, Illinois, with that second transfer out of moto number 30. Oh, next up, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates on the track. North, Smith, and Knoll in this one. 31 is the moto number, making her way out of turn 3. Got the 971, Tanner Smith out of Rockford, Illinois. He's on point. Smith is going to get the win. Knoll's going to get the 2. And North with the 3 out of moto 31. Moto 32 on the track, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. Trapp, Schultz, and Wettendorf duking it out, total point style. In and out of the final turn. Looks like Trapp on the 76 bike. Trapp kind of shutting it down here. So Trapp will get the win. Got the... Oh, these guys are turning it on all the way to the finish. Is that Schultz with the 2, the 145? Yep. Schultz with the 2, and the 86 turning it on there. Wettendorf with the 3. Next up, your 46 to 50-year-old intermediates on the track. 6 riders out there fighting for just 2 transfer spots. We got Callis, Riley, Melton, Meekum, Rundle, and Takanaga in this one. Here they come down the final stretch. Got Kegel's colors running 1 and 2. The 34 and the 10. Meekum and Melton, your 2 transfers. Out of moto number 33, that's your 46 to 50 intermediate class. Next up, girl experts on the track. 11-year-olds making their way out of turn number 3. Soderberg, Monahano, and Ceresa in this one. 34 is your moto number. Got the A bike on point. That's Stella Soderberg out of Genoa City, Wisconsin. Soderberg going to get the win. The Nag 8, Kaylee Ceresa, she's going to get the 2. Monahano with the 3. Moving on to your 8-year-old experts on the track. Total points going on here in your 8-year-old expert class. 35 is your moto number. Out of turn 3, Takanaga, Ceresa, and Cowell in this one. Looks like Takanaga on point. Checking out. Cowell looking like he's going to get the 2. Takanaga, Cowell, and Ceresa, 1, 2, 3. Moving on to your 10-year-old expert class. Lang, Lakota, King, Takanaga, and Wettendorf in this one. 36 is the moto number. Got the Nag number 3. Here comes the number 4 bike. In and out of turn number 2. King and Lakota running 1 and 2. In and out of turn number 3. 2 of these riders are going to move on. Got that Nag number 3, Brady King, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Followed by the number 4, Levi Lakota out of Freeport, Illinois. That's your 2 transfers this first go around for Moto 36. Moto 37's on the track, your 12-year-old experts. Velez, Malman, and Lukeman in this one. Total points coming to you in your 12-year-old expert class. In and out of the final turn. All these guys look like they're rope-a-doping each other here. Oh, boy, here they come. Bringing it to the stripe. All the way, the 72, followed by the 7. Lukeman, Malman, Velez, 1, 2, 3. Next up, your 15-year-old experts. More total points racing coming to you in Moto 38. In and out of the final turn. Riley, Elliott, and Soderberg in this one. Got the 53 bike. Soderberg going to take the win. 31 bike. Elliott with the 2. Riley with the 3. Moving on to our 16-year-old experts. Cook, Jackson, and Roach in this one. I believe it's Cook, Roach, and Jackson in that order as they make their way out of turn number 3. The King Cobra Zed Cook on the 3 bike. Oh, but here comes Roach on the 24 making the pass. And the 28. So Roach Jackson Cook, 1, 2, 3. Next up, moto number 40 on the track. This is your 17 to 20-year-old experts. Nelson, Woolney, Hathcock, Ward, Paris, and Gilbert in this one. In and out of the final turn. Looks like Hathcock. Woolney running 1 and 2. Here comes Gilbert down the final stretch. 2 of these riders going to move on. Got the Gold Cup 1.
17?
I believe it was a 17. Ryan Woolney taking that second transfer spot in your 17 to 20-year-old experts. Hathcock and Woolney. That was definitely a close race. All right, 26 to 35-year-old experts on the track. Goldsmith, Wright, and Jacobs in this one. Total points. Jacobs, Wright, Goldsmith, 1, 2, 3. Man, I'm all flustered up here after watching that 17 to 20 race. Woo! Them guys were turning it on down that final stretch. All right, moving on. 36 to 40-year-old experts on the track. 42 is the moto number. We got Rapp, Bivens, Cowell, and Heights in this one. One of these riders is going to move on to that main event. Here they are, bringing it out of turn number 3. I believe that's the 4 bike. John Bivens out of Genoa City, Wisconsin. He's got a little company. Here comes the 51 bike. They're racing all the way to the stripe. Got the number 4 bike. Bivens picking up that one and only transfer out of moto number 42. Moto number 43, 17 to 20 women's cruisers. Goldsmith, Ceresa, Ross, Caulfield, and Blocker in this one. Yeah, Goldsmith having to get right back up there. Are you kidding me? You guys at least get to give her a drink of water, right? All right, gates down. Here they come. Goldsmith, Ceresa, Ross, Caulfield, and Blocker in this one. I believe that's Blocker with the hole shot. Ceresa sitting in that 2 as they make their way in and out of turn number 1. Oh! Moves being made in turn number 1. That's a 606 moving into that 2 spot. Aaliyah Ross. Blocker and Ross running 1 and 2. Ceresa looking for a way in there into a transfer spot as they make their way down the final stretch. The 4 bike. Blocker. Blocker's going to go. And the 646 going to hang on to it. That's Aaliyah Ross out of Rockford, Illinois. Next up, 31 to 35 women's cruisers on the track. Whidbey, Melton, and Casper in this one. Got Whidbey on point. Melton sitting on the 2.
It's
Aliyah. What did I say? Aaliyah? Aliyah. I'm sorry, Aliyah. I'm going to get it right from now on.
I lied.
Yeah. Here they come, bringing it down the final stretch. Whidbey on point. Here comes Melton. Melton. Oh, man, are they going to hang on to it? Why do you guys do that to us? All right, Melton. Melton taking the win. Whidbey with the 2. Casper with the 3. Man, you guys making it so hard on us up here, looking down at that line, trying to see who wins and qualifies. And all right, next up, 3-year-old balance bikes on the gate. Emil, Jones, Zolke, King, Parcell, and Holmgren in this one. Gates down. Here they come. Future of BMX is upon us. The 637 with the hole shot.
Yeah.
Must be the 657. Antonia Holmgren out of Rockford, Illinois with the hole shot.
Okay. And it's 7. So, yeah, Caulfield
The 637. The 837. Whew, I'm way off. The 837. Zolke out of Columbus, Wisconsin out there on point. Here comes the 657. Antonio Holmgren sitting in that 2 spot.
Coleman.
Zolke. Yeah, I should know that. Zolke checking out of this one already in and out of turn number 3. Holmgren sitting in that 2 spot.
Okay, Moto 1 is gate 3.
Oh, they're making it all the way around. Here they come down the final stretch, the 837 bike. Zolke out of Columbus, Wisconsin, going to take the win this first go around. got that 2 spot up for grabs as they make their way out of turn number 3. Looks like Holmgren. Holmgren got a little company there in that 2 spot.
Moto 4, 6 and 4. 5.
That's at 6:57. Antonio Holmgren.
6 is 2.
Ooh, we got a race going on. Holmgren with the 2. I don't have a number, so I don't know what name. All right, here comes the 803
Moto 8 is 1.
of Emil for the 4 spot.
9 is 1 and 2. 10, 2 and 3.
All right, here comes that 612. Caleb Jones. Jones bringing it on in.
And 11 is 7.
And Kayliana King bringing it in.
15 is
That leaves Macy Parcell. She got that number 3 spot.
14 is 2 and 3.
All right, we're going to take just a brief intermission here, and we'll be calling motos 1 through 10 up to staging shortly. All right, this news just in. Keep your eyes up on the ladies pump race. This is some hot news just coming in. Just getting off the plane and rolling in just for this ladies pump race. A Tasmanian pro, Ivana Pumpalot, has now entered the ladies pump race. Just got off the plane and flew in specific for this. She's a Tasmanian pro, Ivana Pumpalot, and she has showed up and is going to be in the second go-around for our ladies pump race. I expect to see this going to be a big show.
29.
You know, I think we're getting ready to start round number 2. I want to see who this Ivana Pump-A-Lot is that just flew in specifically for this all-ladies pump race. So with that said, I guess motos 1 through 10, you should probably make your way up to staging. All the ladies doing the pump race, they need to make their way up. What? Hey, you know I won't be here, right? I can't be here. Okay, yeah, we'll get him to get up here and announce. Hey, just a reminder, Wednesday night is a race night. So this Wednesday, racing going on here at the Rock. So if you're trying to get some points or want to just race a lovely evening, head on out here Wednesday.
Yeah, this is just a reminder, so if you made other plans, you got time to change.
Yeah. I'll be moving my youngin' back into college that day. I'll be in Indiana. So Wednesday, no gate practice, but if you want to come out and race, we got some racing going on for you. All right, the all-ladies pump race. Motos 1 through 10 making their way up to staging, getting the ladies ready for the second go-around of the pump race. Got the Tasmanian Pro just flying in. Ivana Pump-A-Lot, she's going to be in the race here. I'm anxious to see who she is. I think they're up there posing for pictures with Miss Ivana Pump-A-Lot. Yeah, that's a big deal. You know, Tasmanian Pro flying in special just for this all-ladies pump race. Ah, here they come. Ladies stepping into the gate. Let's see. Second go around. First rack, we should still have Whidbey, Goldsmith, Mika, Monahano, and Rundle left in this pump race. We will take 2 more of these ladies onto that main event. I believe Ivana Pump-A-Lot, I believe she's going to be in the second rack. First rack. Oh, here they go. Gates down, pedaling to the white stripe. And they start pumping. Got the 16. Abby Monahano on point, but here comes Ashlyn Goldsmith moving into that top spot. Goldsmith, Monahano 1 and 2. Whidbey sitting on the 3. Two of these riders going to move on to that main event for your all-ladies pump race. Goldsmith, Monahano, Whidbey trying to get around into that qualifying position. Oh, making her way in and out of turn 3. I still got Goldsmith on point. Monahano sitting in the 2. Here they come down the final stretch. Got the number 1 bike. Goldsmith picking up a spot. Followed by the 16 bike. Monahano getting that final transfer there. And your first rack for your ladies pump race. Second rack. Gates down. Here they come. Ross, Nelson, Meekum, Sala, and the Tasmanian Pro, Ivana Pump-A-Lot. Oh, Ivana out there holding back a little bit. Oh, man, in and out of turn number 1. Got Kegel's colors on point. That's the 7 bike. Followed by the 17. Meekum and Sala running 1 and 2. Man, that's a long way to fly down here. Tasmanian Pro flying all the way into Rockford and then just going down right there in that last straight. Hey, man, that's what happens when you go up against the Rockford competition. You get the heat brought on you. A lot of byproducts out of Rockford ended up being pro, you know. All right, here we go. 6 and under open. Moto number 1 underway. We should have Otto, Ertl, and Zolke left in this one. These riders are fighting for just 2 spots left in that main event. Got the 110 followed by the 38. Zolke, Ertl running 1 and 2. This is your 6 and under open. Moto number 1, second go around. Second go around underway here at the Rock. In and out of the final turn. Got the 110 of Zolke out of Columbus, Wisconsin. Zolke's going to get a spot, followed by the 38, Nick Ertl out of Delavan, Wisconsin. Your final 2 transfers out of Moto number 1. Moto number 2 on the track. Your 7 and 8 open. 2 racks of these youngins. Futrell, Ross, and Foreign left in this one. 3 riders left. 2 of them are going to move on to that main event. Got the 104 followed by the 221. Bringing it up the final stretch. Here they come. The 104 by William Ross is going to go, followed by that 221 of Jace Foreign out of Spring Grove, Illinois. Your final transfers out of Moto number 2. Moto number 3 in the track. Second rack for your 7 and 8 open. Thines, Diebel, and Emil in this one. I'm pretty sure that's Thines and Diebel running 1 and 2. The C bike. Crystal Lake, Illinois. Travis Thines. Thines going to bring it on in. He's going to get a transfer spot. Got room for 1 more. In and out of the final turn. Here they come down the final stretch. Looks like the 132 bike. Zachary Diebel out of DeKalb, Illinois. Diebel going to stay up and hang on to it. Pick up that second transfer out of Moto number 3. Moto number 4. 9-10 open on the track. We should have Wettendorf, Beard, Ceresa, and Takanaga left in this one. Got the 12 bike followed by the Nag 8. In and out of the final turn. That's Takanaga and Ceresa. 3 of these riders are going to move on to that main event. Bringing it on in. Got the 12 of Takanaga. Ceresa's going to go. And the 19 of Wettendorf. Your final transfers out of Moto number 4. (11-12) open on the track. We should have Herman, Thompson, Monahano, and Brettel left in this one. In and out of the final turn. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the 16 bike. On point. Here comes the number 93 making a pass. The 93, the 16. That's Thompson and Monahano. Got room for one more. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Got the 714 bike. Herman picking up that final transfer out of moto number 5. Your 11-12 open. Next up, moto number 6 on the track. 15-16 open. Carlin, Colombian, and Zanoni left in this one. 2 of these riders moving on. The final stretch. Got the 96 bike. Zanoni out of McChesney Park, Illinois is going to pick up a spot, followed by the 712 of Carlin. Oh, losing a rider. 26-30 total points. Smith, Jones, and North in this one, losing a rider. He's back up. Give him a hand. In and out of the final turn. Looks like Smith. Smith out of Rockford, Illinois on the 971, looking to get his second win of the day here in this total points race. 2 spot looks like he's going to go to the 113 and North. And Jones going to take the 3. Next up, moving on to our cruiser class, 10-year-olds on the track. Lee, Landwehr, and Ceresa in this one, taking 2 of these riders on to the main event. Looks like Lee and Ceresa running 1 and 2 out there. In and out of the final turn. Midwest Militia colors. On point. Got the 269 Lee. Lee's going to get a spot out of McChesney Park, Illinois, followed by the 951 Jake Ceresa out of Belvedere, Illinois. Next up, your 36 to 40-year-old cruisers on the track. Braun, Sellover, and Trapp left in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on. All right, bringing it down the final stretch. Got the 791 followed by the 14. That's Trapp and Sellover. Moving on, 10's your motor number on the track. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers. We got Lee, Kaiser, and Elkin left in this one. Must have. These fellas got a boat ride. I only see 2 riders. Here they come, bringing it down the last stretch. Got the 33 bike, Elkin and Kaiser on the 715. Moving on to classes. 5 and under novice on the track. Bowen, Bauer, and Holmgren left in this one. 2 of these riders going to move to that main event. 11's a motor number, making their way out of Bermzilla. Got the 509 on point. That's Henry Bauer. Bauer sitting in the top spot. Got the 605 sitting in the 2. Holmgren, Bauer and Holmgren running 1 and 2. The 625. Bowen sitting on the 3 spot. Hey, don't forget to check out track sponsor Kegel's Bike Shop for all your bicycle needs. Bringing it to the stripe. Going to be the 509. Bauer's getting a spot. Got room for one more. 605. Joshua Holmgren out of Rockford, Illinois is going to pick up that second transfer spot. Next up, your 6-year-old novices are on the track. Total points going on here. 12 is a motor number. Hernandez, Lakota, and Otto are the players here in your 6-year-old novice class. Got Kegel's colors on point. That's the 121. Alex Hernandez out of Rockford, Illinois. Hernandez looking to get the second win of the day. In and out of the final turn. 32 bike. Abigail Lakota out of Freeport, Illinois, sitting on the 2 spot. Bringing it to the stripe. Got the 121. Hernandez. Hernandez going to get the second win of the day. Followed by the 32 bike. Lakota with the 2. Otto with the 3. Next up, 7-year-old novices. Anders, Futrell, Bowen, and Dunn left in this one, taking 3 of these riders on to the main event. In and out of the final turn. Oh, bringing it to the stripe. Looks like the 85 bike. Bowen's going to go with the 76 and the 130. That's Dunn and Futrell. Second rack of our 7-year-old novices on the track. Bauer, Diebel, and Emil in this one. 2 of these riders are going to move on. Oh, I called. Hey, they were only taking two in that last moto. There's 2 racks of these 7-year-old novices, so they were only taking 2. All right, taking 2 right now. Got the 132 followed by the 24. So Debo and Emil picking up those 2 transfers.
I don't know who crossed first, do you?
8-year-old novices on the track. Got the 6'3", followed by the 162. Or must be the 68. That's Lane and Wolask.
Yeah.
Well,
Whoa.
yeah. All right, next up, your 9-year-old novices on the track. Benefield, Keenan, and Bowen in this one. 2 of these riders moving on to the main event. Got the 131, followed by the 806. Benefield and Keenan picking up those 2 transfers. And then, losing riders down there in that 3rd straight. That's your 11-year-old novice class. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Taking 2 of these riders on that main event right now. We got the 13 bringing it in. That's Mason Meekum. Meekum's going to go. We got room for 1 more. Got your 12-year-old novices out there on the track. 23 bringing it in. She's Haley Ross. She's got that second transfer for your 11-year-old novices. 12-year-old novices on the track. Herman, Fennessy, and Brettel in this one. Got room for 3 of these riders to make it to that main event. I'm sorry, 2 of these riders to make it onto that main event. Got the 714 and the 517.
547.
And the 547, I mean. So Herman and Brettel.
Hello.
Our down rider. Yeah, let's give her a hand.
Okay, thank you.
I believe that's Morgan.
Okay, bye-bye.
Morgan.
Nick Solomon and Kevin Ross in the gate.
Hey, they're looking for a couple riders up on the gate. Looking for some riders up on the gate. Who'd they say?
I don't know. I was listening or watching for Morgan.
All right, 15-year-old novices on the track. 19's your motor number. We should have Bus, Elia Ross, Alex Ross, and Kalambi. 3 of these riders going to move on. Got the 25, the 95, and the 782. So Elia Ross, Alex Ross, and Kalambi picking up those final 3 transfers out of Moto 19. Moto number 20 on the track. Your 17 to 20-year-old novices. Summers, Runnell, and Caulfield in this one. Total points racing action coming to us. Caulfield on the number 6 bike, sitting on point, bringing it down the final straight, looking to get her second win of the day. Caulfield's going to bring it in. The 2 spots up for grabs. Here they come down the final stretch. Oh, turning it on, bringing it to the finish line. The 27 bike's going to hang on to it. That's Summers. Summers will get the 2-spot. Rundle with the 3 for your 17 to 20-year-old novices. Next up, 26 to 35-year-old novice on the track. Phoenix, Patrick, and Jones. More total points racing action coming to us. Out of turn 3. The 188, Mark Patrick, out of Rockford, Illinois. Going to get his second win of the day to 802. Jones going to get the 2-spot. Phoenix with the 3. Next up, 41 to 45. Oh, rider down. Losing some riders here in our 41 to 45-year-old novice class. We got Salon, Casper, Ross, and Fennessy in this one. Looks like they have survived and they're back up. Three of these riders going to move on. Looks like Kegel's Colors running 1 and 2 as they bring it on into the stripe. Got the 124 and the 136. Fennessy and Ross got room for one more. Yeah, that's the 563 of Casper. She's going to pick up that final transfer in your 41 to 45-year-old novice class. Next up, 23 is your moto number on the track, making her way out of Bermzilla. We got the 46 to 50-year-old novices on the track. Kaiser, Lukeman, and Oreen in this one. Lukeman and Kaiser running 1 and 2. Am I saying that last name right? Oreen? Oriani? Oh, bringing it to the stripe, the 213. Lukeman, Kaiser 1 and 2. Orion with the 3. Let me know if I'm not saying that right. All right. All right, next up, intermediates on the track, your 6-year-olds. Blackburn, Zoki, and Erdl are the players. Total points racing coming to us. Got the Gold Cup number 1, Luke Blackburn out of Davis Junction, Illinois. Sitting in that top spot, looking to get his second win of the day. In and out of the final turn. Blackburn, Zoki running 1 and 2. Erdl sitting back there on the 3, trying to find his way around as they make their way down the final stretch. Every round counts. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the Gold Cup number 1, that 2 spots up for grabs. The 110's going to hang on to it. Blackburn, Zolke, Erdl, 1, 2, 3. That's some nice racing there in our 6-year-old intermediate class. Next up, moto number 25 on the track, 7-year-old intermediates, making her way down the final stretch. More total points racing coming to us in this class. Thines, Sala, and Lakota in this one. Got the C, followed by the 43. That's Thines, Lakota, 1 and 2. Sala with the 3. Next up, your 9-year-old intermediates on the track. We should have Welsh, Erdl, Ross, and McConnell left in this one. 3 of these riders will move on to that main event the second go around here in moto number 26. 9-year-old intermediates making her way out of turn number 3. Oh, I can't see the numbers just yet. Got the 48, the 46 bike. McConnell's going to go, followed by the 39 and the 31. So that's Welsh and Erdl. McConnell. Yeah. Next up, 10-year-old intermediates on the track. 27's your moto number. 3 riders left. Landwehr, Lee, and Holloway fighting for 2 transfer spots. Got the 42. Logan Lee. Lee's going to go, followed by that 97 bike of, wait a minute. He already. I did too. So I don't know what happened there. All right, moto number 28 on the track, 11-year-old intermediates. Meekum, Bivens, and Olkin in this one. In and out of the final turn. This is total points racing. Every round counts. Got the 4 bike on point. That's Kegel's Colors, Kenzie Meekum. Meekum looking to get the win this time. The 20 bike, Bivens with the 2, Olkin with the 3. So Meekum and Bivens both tying it up with 3 each heading into that main event. In your 11-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 12-year-old intermediates on the track. 29's your moto number. We got Pavlok, Bivens, and Thompson left in this one, fighting for the final 2 transfer spots. In and out of turn 3 they go. Oh, they're mixing it up down there for that second transfer spot. In and out of the final turn. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Looks like got the 93 bike. Thompson's going to go, and we got a drag race going on here. The 10 bike is going to hang on to that one. That's Zoe Pavlok out of Belvedere, Illinois, picking up that final transfer spot out of moto number 29. Moto number 30 on the track, 14-year-old intermediates. Elliott, Soderberg, and Zanoni left in this one. Oh, they're turning and burning turn number 3 down there. The final stretch, here they come. Got the number 9 bike, Soderberg, followed by the number 6 of Elliott. All right, next up, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates on the track. North, Smith, and Knoll left in this one. Oh, total points. Every round counts for these young men as they make their way in and out of turn 3. You got Smith on point. Smith looking to get his second win of the day to 2-spot. 2-spot's going to go to the 101 of Noel North with the 3. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. More total points going on here in moto number 32. Trapp, Schultz, and Wettendorf in this one. Oh, these guys, I think they're trying to mix up the numbers. They might be trying to tie it up for that main event. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. Trapp with 1, Schultz with 2, Wettendorf with 3. Uh-oh. Got the 145. Schultz going to take the win. The 86. Wettendorf going to get the 2-spot. Trapp with the 3. Yeah, they're mixing the numbers all up on us up here. Next up, moto number 33 on the track, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. We got Callis, Riley, Rundle, and Takanaga in this one. In and out of the final turn. 3 of these riders are going to move on to the main event. Oh, see, these guys are messing. We got 3 riders, and they're all 3 going to make it. The 27, the 45, and the 94. So Carey didn't show up. Yeah, yep. All right, here they go. 11-year-old girls expert on the track. Soderberg, Monahano, and Ceresa got the A bike. Soderberg for the second time today. The nag 8, Ceresa with the 2-spot, and Monahano with the 3. And your total points, 11-year-old girls expert, round number 2. Next up, 8-year-old experts on the track. Takanaga, Ceresa, and Cowell in this one. More total points racing coming to us in the 8-year-old expert class. In and out of the final turn. Oh, we got Sal Takanaga out of Arlington Heights, Illinois, checking out of this one. That's the number 10 bike. He's going to get his second win of the day. Got that 2-spot up for grabs. It looks like the Gold Cup number 1, Adam Cowell. Cowell's going to get the 2, and Ceresa with the 3. Next up, 10-year-old experts on the track. In and out of the final turn. We should have Lang, Takanaga, and Wettendorf left in this one. Got the Gold Cup number 2. That's Jacob Lang. Lang's going to go, followed by that number 12, Ito Takanaga out of Arlington Heights, Illinois. Next up, your 12-year-old experts. Velez, Melman, and Lukeman in this one. Every round counts in this total points race. 37's a moto number. In and out of the final turn. Oh, these guys are elbow to elbow. Final turn. Here they come down the last stretch. They're all turning on the nitrous. Got the 72, the 7, and the 1. Next up, your 15-year-old experts on the track. Riley, Elliott, and Soderberg in this one. These guys are railing turn 3. The final stretch. Here they come. Turning on the heat in your 15-year-old expert class. Total points. 53 bike for the win, followed by the 31. And Riley with the 3. Next up, 16-year-old experts on the track. 3 riders, Cook, Jackson, and Roach. More total points. In and out of the final turn. Roach on point. Cook sitting on the 2-spot as they make their way down the final stretch. They're turning it on.
24.
Roach, Cook, and Jackson. Hey, it's good to see them guys out there having fun like that. And nothing but smiles all the way around. Here we go, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. We should have Nelson, Ward, Paris, and Gilbert. 3 of these riders moving on. Gilbert's going to go. Followed by that number 7, the Ghost Rider. Got room for one more. 59, Paris, Cody Paris. Hey, big feature winner last night. Cody Paris out at the Rockford Speedway. That guy had it going on last night. Oh, man, here we go. 26, 35-year-old expert, Dustin Jacobs, with the big win. Their second one of the day. Wright with the 2. Goldsmith with the 3 in your 26 to 35-year-old expert class. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old experts on the track. Rapp, Cowell, and Heights in this one. 2 of these riders are going to move on to that main event.
Hey, Steve, Moto 44 is going to run before Ashland, just so you know. 44 is in the gate.
All right, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 51, followed by the Gold Cup 3. That's Cowell and Heights picking up those final 2 transfers. out of moto number 42. All right, this is your 31 to 35 women's cruisers. Moto number 44, Whidbey, Melton, and Casper in this one. Yeah, Goldsmith just came off the track, so we're holding that moto up just a bit. But right now, moto number 44 on the track, Whidbey, Melton, Casper. Total points racing coming to us. Looks like Melton and Whidbey running 1 and 2. Casper sitting on the 3 as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Bringing it to the stripe. Melton going to bring it on in and get the win. Whidbey going to get the 2. Casper with the 3. Now we're running moto number 43. That's your 17 to 20 women's cruiser on the track. Goldsmith, Ceresa, and Caulfield left in this one. Looks like Ceresa and Caulfield running 1 and 2. Goldsmith sitting on the 3 spot as she just got off the track from a previous race. Final turn. Here they come, taking 2 of these riders onto that main event. Ceresa on a 967 is going to go. Got room for one more. Looks like it's going to be the number 6 of Caulfield out of Barrington, Illinois. All right, all eyes up on the hill. This is going to be your balance bike. Main event for the balance bikes. Oh, we're getting them locked and loaded in the gate. Tina, why is it taking so long to get the books up here? What is going on? What are you talking? There's no air conditioning up here. There we go. 3-year-old balance bikes on the track. Emil, Jones, Zolke, King, Parcell, and Holmgren in this one. That's going to be the 837 on point. Zolke out of Columbus, Wisconsin. Looks like a 657. Antonia Holmgren out of Rockford, Illinois, sitting in that 2 spot. Right now it's all about Zolke. Zolke on point. Holmgren on the 2. Got the 801 bike. Parcell out of Williams Bay, Wisconsin, sitting on the 3. Here comes the 803 bike. Emil. Presley Emil out of Stockton, Illinois, sitting on the 4 as they make their way around. Our top rider in and out of turn number 3. That's going to be the 837 of Zolke.
So they're going to run together then? Yeah, these 2 will combine. So we have Stephanie Whidbey out. We have Ashley Goldsmith in. Mason Meekum out.
Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 837 bike. Zolke, your big winner. The 657. Antonia Holmgren trying to bring it over that last obstacle right now. Holmgren going to bring it in, get the 2 spot. Got the 3 spot up for grabs. Here comes the 801 bike. Parcell bringing it in for the 3 to 803. Emil for the 4 spot. Looks like we got 2 riders left. Jones and King. Jones and King bringing it down the final stretch. The 612 bike. Caleb Jones out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Jones looking back. Here comes Jones. Going to bring it on in. Caleb Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the 717 of Kaliana King out of Rockford, Illinois. Let's cheer them on as they make their way to the finish line. Kaliana King bringing it in. All right, we'll take a brief intermission here as we get our books ready for that main event. Yeah, Tina's taking too long, or we'd already be starting.
out.
I imagine.
All right, we're getting ready to start up these main events. So main events 1 through 10, make your way up to staging. Keggles, Bike Shop, round up your volunteers. We need trophy card holders. Everybody excited? Givers. Okay, trophy card givers. All right, see, so I was hassling Tina, now she's going to hassle me back. All right, I'm going to listen for you to fire them kids up back there. In case you guys don't know, Tina, she fires these kids up every week before that main event. You'll hear them back there cheering. She's she's a one-person cheerleader back there. She gets everybody fired up for that main event. So main events 1 through 10, make your way up to staging. Keggles, have your volunteers head on down. See Tina, she's got those trophy cards. Pick those up from her.
Like third corner?
All right, our first main event's going to be these young ladies out there doing that ladies only pump race. So that's going to be our first main event of the day. Tina's got them. Yep. Oh yeah, Keggles Bike Shop volunteers. Tina has got those trophy cards back there in staging. Oh yeah, we got to get some music going. Don't put that gate up yet. We got a roll down for the ladies that are about to throw down. Oh, let's see if I can find some good music. Look, I'm slacking. All right, give me just a second here. All right, here we go. The all ladies main event pump race on the number 1 bike. Ashlyn Goldsmith. All right. On the number 16 bike, Abigail Manahano. And on the 6th bike, Bridget Caulfield. And on the number 4 bike, Kenzie Meekum. Oh, that nag number 8 bike, Kaylee Soresa. And on the number 7 bike, Audra Meekum. And your number 17 bike, Angelina Sala. And last but not least, your number 47 bike, Heather Coleman. All right, here we go. We got them all locked and loaded. Full gate, all women's pump race for your entertainment purposes only. Oh, the gates down. Here they come. Looks like the nag number 8 by Kaylee Soresa with the hole shot. Ashlyn Goldsmith moving in that 2 spot. Here comes Heather Coleman. She's building in her handicap. That's your local pro, Heather Coleman on the 47 bike, sitting in the backside of this one. But right now, got the number 8 by Kaylee Soresa, followed by the number 1, Ashlyn Goldsmith. Meekum on the number 4 bike. Kenzie Meekum sitting in that 3 spot as they make their way in. And losing a rider. Heads up, ladies. We lost a rider down there right before turn number 3. Here they go, in and out of turn number 3. Bringing it to the stripe right now, Soresa. Goldsmith running 1 and 2. Goldsmith, Soresa, Meekum on the 4 bike. Here comes the number 6, followed by the 7 and the 17. I believe that's Heather Coleman back there checking on that down rider. So Goldsmith, I believe, winning that one. The number 8 bike, Kaylee Soresa with the 2. You know, that was hard to tell. You know, one was on a cruiser, one was on a 20. It was hard to see, but it looked like that bigger wheel crossed that line first. Got the 4 bike with the 3 spot. That's your podiums there. That was Kenzie Meekum with the 3 spot. All right, looking like she's getting back up. Slowly. Yeah, she's back up. Yeah, yep. All right, that's looking like Abby Manahano. She's back up. Yeah, give her a hand. She comes around. Heather Coleman going back to check and see about her. All right, gates down. Main event number 1 underway. We got Blackburn, Ertl, and Zolke in this one. Got that Gold Cup number 1, Luke Blackburn out of Davis Junction, Illinois, on point, in and out of turn number 1. Got Zolke sitting in that 2 spot on the 110 bike. Here comes the 58 bike of Ertl. Main event number 1, your 6 and under open class. Underway, making their way around turn number 3. In and out of the final turn. Here they come down the last stretch. Gold Cup number 1, Blackburn. Blackburn's going to bring it on in, get the win, the 110 bike. Zolke's going to get the 2. Ertl with the 3. Next up, your 7 and 8 open class. We should have Ross, Takanaga, Lakota, Foreign, Stein, Soresa, Diebel, and Ertl in this one. In and out of the final turn. Got the 10 bike. Takanaga. Followed by the 13. of Ceresa. So we got the 10, the 13, the 31, the C bike, the 43, losing a rider down here in the front straight, the 221 and the 104. So the 10 of Takanaga for the win, the 13 bike, Jake Ceresa with the 2, and the 31 bike, Eddie Ertl. That's your podium finishes for your 7 and 8 Open. Got our down rider track officials on the track, get them all checked out. This is your 9-10 Open on the track. Wettendorf, Ceresa, Takanaga, Lakota, and King in this one. Got the nag number 3. King going to get the win, followed by that 4 bike of Lakota, the nag 8. Kaylee Ceresa with the 3 spot. Down rider back up. Oh, yeah, he's back up. Here comes the 19, Wettendorf. Going to be the number 12, Ito Takanaga, taking that hard fall right there. All right, got our 11-12 Open, locked and loaded in the gate. Lukeman, Herman, Thompson, Monahano, and Melman in this one. Hey, look at that, Abigail Monahano locked and loaded up there. In our 11-12 Open after doing that ladies pump race, going down there. Back in it, gates down, here they go. Got the 72 bike with the hole shot. Jonah Lukeman out of Janesville, Wisconsin. He's got a little company. Looks like the number 7 bike of Xavier Malman sitting in his hip pocket there as they make their way around. Monahano sitting in that 3 spot. Here comes a 93 bike looking for a way around. In and out of turn number 2. The final turn, final stretch. Here they come. I still got Lukeman, Malman running 1 and 2. Here they come. The 72 bike. Lukeman. Malman's going to get the 2. The 3 spot's going to go to the 93 bike of Thompson. Monahano on the 16 going to bring it on in. Followed by the 7-14. Next up, 15-16 Open on the track. Carlin, Knoll, and Zanoni in this one. These riders all qualified to make this main event. In and out of the final turn. The 101, Brandon Knoll out of Rockford, Illinois, looking to bring it on in, get the win. The 96 bike of Zanoni is going to get the 2 spot, and the 712 Carlin with the 3. Next up, 26, 30-year-old Open, main event number 7. Smith, Jones, and North in this one. Smith with 2, Jones with 6, North with 4 as they make their way out of the final turn. Tanner Smith on a 971 looking to get his 3rd and final of the day. Smith is going to get the overall win. The 113, North's going to get the overall 2, and the 802 is going to get the overall 3. Moving on to our 10-year-old cruiser class. Hey, they're looking for Justin Otto, or Leston?
Should be Weston.
Weston Otto, they're looking for you up on the gate. Weston Otto. All right, bringing it to the stripe. Got the Gold Cup 1. Lang for the win. The 269 of Lee with the 2. Ceresa with the 3. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old cruisers. Heights, Sellover, Trapp, and Jackson making this main event. In and out of the final turn. Oh, we got a battle going on. Here they come down the final straight. Jackson on the 631. Jackson going to take the win. The 2 bike. Heights for the 2. The 14. Sellover with the 3. Next up, 46 to 50-year-old cruisers. On the track, Trapp, Kaiser, Elkin, and Melton in this one. Making her way out of Bermzilla. Got the 33 followed by the 787. Elkin and Trapp running 1 and 2. Here comes Melton making his way through the pack, trying to find a way around. Oh, here they come in and out of turn number 3. Melton trying to thread the needle as they make their way out into the final turn. Trapp, Melton, bringing it to the stripe. Melton, Trapp, Elkin. 1, 2, 3. Moving on to our class main events. 5 and unders on the track. 11 is the main event number. We got Bauer, Blakely, and Holmgren in this one. 3 riders. These riders all qualified to make this main event. No total points here. Got the 509 bike of Bauer. Bauer sitting in that top spot. Blakely sitting on the 2. 5 and under novice main event. Here they go into turn number 3. Oh, yeah, pedal, pedal, pedals. They make their way down the final stretch. Got the 509 on point. Henry Bauer out of Spring Grove, Illinois. Bauer going to take the win. The 691 trying to make a move. That's Blakely. Blakely will get the 2. Weston Otto looking for that number 804. Weston Otto, they're looking for you, 6-year-old novice main event. They're looking for you up on the gate. Give us a little wave if you're trying to make it up there. Weston Otto out of Stockton, Illinois, the 804 bike. They're looking for you up on the starting hill. This is your main event. This is a novice class main event, so we try to give these new riders, a chance to make it up there to their race. Anybody? Anybody know who that is or know if they're coming? Oh, he's not coming? All right, here we go. We're running at 6-year-old novice main event. Hernandez Lakota. Gates down. Here they go. Got the 121. Alex Hernandez with the hole shot on this one. Lakota sitting on that 2 spot. Got Hernandez with 1 or with 2. Lakota with 4. Total points racing going on here. Hernandez out of Rockford, Illinois, sitting in that top spot. Got Abigail Lakota sitting on the 2 as they make their way around the track here in your 6-year-old novice main event.
Is that Mr. Cagle down there handing out trophy cards in the blue shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Can we call him out or something?
Oh, yeah, we're going to say that. All right, bringing it into the stripe. Hernandez, Lakota, 1 and 2. Next up, man, we got a full rack. 7-year-old novices on the track. Got the 86 followed by the 182. That's Parcell and Sellover running 1 and 2. Full. Oh, got a rider down here in turn number 2. Right where I can't see it, up and over the turn. Looks like they're back up. Oh, losing another one down there in the 3rd straight. 8 riders, full rack. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 86, the 221, the 85, the 76, 24. Oh, we got a battle going on back here. the 116, the 132. making some illegal moves, but I think he was just showing some style in the 182. So the 221 for the 86 was the win. That's Jackson Parcell at 221. Jace Forn with the 2 and the 85. Blake Bowen. That's your podium finishes there in your 7-year-old novice class. Next up, main event 15. Your 8-year-old novices on the track. Hedger, Ross, Matthew, and Lane. I'm not quite sure how to say that last name there, Matthew. But we're going to get it right. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 104 bike. Ross for the win. The 2 spots up for grabs. That's going to be the 68 bike, Carter Lane, followed by the 181. All right, next up, main event number 16, 9-year-old novices on the track. Sala, Benefiel, and Keenan all qualified to make this main event. How they cross is how we score. In and out of the final turn. I believe that's a 17 bike. Oh, here they come, bringing it to the stride. The 131 to 17, making a big move there to 17, followed by the 131. That's Sala for the win. Benefiel with the 2. Keenan with the 3. And your 9-year-old novice main event. Moving on, 11-year-old novice main event on the track. We got Mason Meekum, Audra Meekum, and Haley Ross in this one. Oh, look at all those Kegels colors out there. Running 1, 2, and 3. Got Team Kegels making their way in and out of the final turn. I believe that's the number 7 bike on point. Audra Meekum out of Rockford, Illinois. Bringing it to the stripe. Audra's going to take the win. 2 spot going to be the 13 bike, Mason Meekum. That's going to be your 2 spot. In the 23, Haley Ross out of Roscoe, Illinois, with the 3 in your 11-year-old novice class. Next up, 12-year-old novices on the track. Main event 18, Herman, DeMars, Miller, and Brettel in this one. Got the 115, Dean Miller out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin, sitting on point here in your 12-year-old novices. In and out of the final turn. Miller looking to bring it home. Miller's going to take the win. 87 bike. DeMar's going to get the 2 spot. Oh, losing a rider. The 714 here of Herman with the 3 spot. Brettel with the 4 in your 12-year-old novice class. This is your 15-year-old novice main event. Got a couple riders down on the track. Your players are Carlin Hathaway, Elia Ross, Alex Ross, and Colombi. 114 bike. Hathaway's going to take the win. Lost quite a few riders out here. Looks like they're all kind of getting up about the same time here. All right, that 96 bike's back up. Let's give them a hand. At 702 or 782, Alex Ross, that's going to get the 2 spot. All right, a 95 bike. Chase Kalami going to get that 3 spot. All right, here we go. We got our 17 to 20-year-old novices locked and loaded in the gate. Summers, Runnell, and Caulfield, total point style here in main event number 20. Okay. Man. All right, here we go. We got Summers with 4, Rundle with 6, Caulfield with 2. In and out of turn number 1. Caulfield on the 6 bike. Sitting in that top position, got the number 27, Star Summers on the 2 spot. All right, 17 to 20-year-old novice. In and out of the final turn. Caulfield bringing it on in. She's going to get the 3rd and final for the day. Got the 27 bike, Summers. Here comes trouble, Rundle on the 3. The 27, Summers going to get the 2, Rundle with the 3 spot, and your 17 to 20-year-old novice main event. 26 to 35-year-old novices on the track, Phoenix, Patrick, and Jones. Jones with 4, Patrick with 2, Phoenix with 6. The final straight, here they come. Got the 188 bike, Mark Patrick out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for Midwest Militia. Going to take the overall win. Got the 802 bike, Donovan Jones with the overall 2, and the 957, Ashley Phoenix with the overall 3. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old novices on the track. Lawler, Bowen, Casper, Ross, and Fennessy in this one. In and out of the final turn. Oh, these guys are throwing elbows. They're side by side. We got a drag race going on down the final stretch. Got the 36 bike. The 36 followed by the 69. The 136 to 124. So the 36 bike, your big winner. Zachary Bowen out of Rockford, Illinois, followed by the 69. Brian Lawler in the 136. Kevin Ross, your podium finishes in your 41 to 45-year-old novice class. Next up, Kaiser, Lukeman, and Arian. Total points, got the 213, followed by the 715. So Lukeman for the win, Kaiser with the 2, Orion with the 3. Next up, 6-year-old intermediates on the track. Blackburn, Zolke, and Erdl in this one. Total points racing going on here for the main event for our 6-year-old intermediates. In and out of the final turn. Got that Gold Cup. Number 1, Luke Blackburn out of Davis Junction, Illinois. Sitting in the front spot of this one. Got the 110. Zulke sitting in the 2. It'll go Blackburn, Zulke, Ertl, 1, 2, 3. Man, some close racing going on there in our 6-year-old intermediate class. Whoo! 7-year-old intermediates on the track. Thines, Sala, and Lakota. Thines, 2, Sala 6, Lakota 4 as they make their way out of turn number 3. Total points racing going on here for our 7-year-old intermediate class. Got that C-bike on point. Travis Thines. Thines looking to seal the deal. Going to bring it on in for the win. The 43 bike. Lakota taking the 2. Sala with the 3 for your 7-year-old intermediate main event. Next up, 9-year-old intermediates on the track. Welsh, Beard, Ertl, Larson, and McConnell qualifying to make this one. In and out of the final turn. Here they come, single file. Looks like that state number 6. Ashton Beard out of McChesney Park on point, but he's got a little company as they make their way over the final obstacle. It's going to be the state 6, followed by the 58, the 31, the 39, and the 46. So Ashton Beard with the big win there. The 58 bike, Jack Larson with the 2 spot, and the 31 of Ed Ertl. Your podium finishes in your 9-year-old intermediate main event. 10-year-old intermediates on the track. Bringing it to the stripe right now. Got the 97 followed by the 42 and the 64. So the 97, Finkboner taking the win. The 42 bike, Lee with the 2 spot. And the 64, Landwehr with the 3. Next up, 11-year-old intermediates on the track. Meekum and Bivens both tied with 3 each as they bring it down the final stretch. Got Alkin sitting in that 3 spot. Here they come. Got the 4 bike. Meekum taking the win. The 20 bike. Bivens with the 2. Alkin with the 3. Next up, 12-year-old intermediates on the track. Main event 29. Pavlock, Thompson, Beard, and Trapp in this one. Your 12-year-old intermediate main event making their way out of turn number 3. Looks like the 95 bike. Tucker Trapp taking the win. The state 3, Beard with the 2 spot. The 93, Thompson for your podium finishes in your 12-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 14-year-old intermediates. Elliott, Soderberg, Andrews, and Coleman in this one. These guys are making their way out of turn 3. Looks like Andrews, the 23 bike, on point out of Rockford, Illinois, doing it for Team Mangler. Andrews is going to take the win. That 2 spots up for grabs. The 83 bike hanging on to it. That's Brady Coleman with the 2. The 9 bike, Soderberg with the 3. Followed by the 6 bike of Elliott. Next up, making their way out of turn number 3, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. North, Smith, and Knoll in this one. Smith on the 971. He's going to get the overall win. The 101, Brandon Knoll's going to get the overall 2. And the 113, a North with the 3 for your 17 to 20-year-old intermediate main event. Moving on, main event 32. That's your 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. In and out of the final turn. Trapp, Schultz, and Wettendorf in this one. Oh, man, these guys are going to make us do some math. I know it. Got the 145 bike bringing it in. He'll end up with 4 points. The 2 spot's going to go to the 86 bike. That's going to give him 7. All right, so your overall winner, the 145 of Schultz. The overall 2 is going to go to the 86 bike of Wettendorf, and the overall 3 is going to go to the 76 of Trapp. Next up, 46 to 50-year-old. Intermediate main event, Riley, Melton, Meekum, Rundle, and Takanaga in this one. Melton bringing it on in. That's the 10 bike. He's going to get the win. The 34 bike of Meekum's going to get the 2. The 45, Rundle with the 3, followed by the 27 and the 94. Next up, moving on to our 11-year-old girls. Experts on the track. Soderberg, Monahano, and Ceresa in this one. Soderberg with 2, Monahano with 6, Ceresa with 4. The final stretch, here they come. Got that A bike, Stella Soderberg out of Genoa City, Wisconsin for the win. The Nag 8 bike, Kaylee Ceresa out of Belvedere. She's going to get that 2 spot. And the 16 of Monahano with the 3. Next up, moving on to our expert class. Takanaga, Ceresa, and Cowell in this one. Total points going on here in main event 35. Looks like Takanaga sitting on the front side of this one. That's the 10 bike. The 10, Takanaga, he's going to bring it on in for the win. The Gold Cup 1, Adam Cowell out of Lake Villa, Illinois. Going to get the 2 spot, Ceresa with the 3. Next up, 10-year-old experts. Lang, Lakota, King, and Takanaga in this one. Oh, they're making their way out of final turn. Got that nag 3. Brady King sitting on the front side of this one. Gold Cup 2 of Lang on the 2 spot. It's going to go King, Lang, 12.
4.
Lakota for your podiums. And your 10-year-old expert main event. Moving on, 12-year-old expert main event on the track. Velez, Melman, and Lukeman in this one. Main event, 37. 12-year-old experts making their way out of the final turn. Lukeman with 2, Melman with 4, Velez with 6. Got the 72 bike. Jonah Lukeman out of Janesville, Wisconsin for the win. The 7 bike, Melman's going to get the 2. Velez on that Gold Cup 1 with the 3. Next up, 15-year-old experts on the track. More total point. Whoa, losing our front rider up there. Washing out in Bermzilla. Riley, Elliott, and Soderberg in this one. Got the 31 bike. Moving into that top spot. Riley's sitting on the 3 now. Going to get Soderberg checked out there as he washed out. All right, we have to do a little math there. They got the 31. It's going to give him 5. Hunter's going to end up with 7. Okay, so your overall winner is going to go to the 31 of Jack Elliott. The overall 2 will be the 53 bike of Shea Soderberg, and the overall 3 will be the 15 Hunter Riley. All right, got our 16-year-old experts locked and loaded in the gate. Main event 39, Cook, Jackson, and Roach.
Make sure you remind everybody again that we race Wednesday night.
Yeah, just a big reminder, everybody. Wednesday night, there is no gate practice. We have a race going on here at the Rock Wednesday night. So head on out if you want to get some track points in. All right, main event 39, 16-year-old experts on the track. Cook, Jackson, and Roach in this one. Got the King Cobra, Zed Cook on point. Noah Roach sitting in a 2 spot. Deontay Jackson on the 3, looking for a way around. Making their way down the 3rd stretch. Here they go, in and out of turn number 3. The King Cobra is striking round number 3. Here they come down the final stretch. Zed Cook tied with 5 each. The 24... 3, so we've got to do a little math. All right, so your overall winner is still the 24 bike of Noah Roach. Your overall 2 is going to go to the number 3 of Cook and the number 28 Jackson for the 3 spot. Oh, man, here they come, 17-20 experts. Got the Gold Cup 1, the 24, the 17, the 7, and the 59. Your overall winner, that's... Yeah, Halfcock for the win. The 24 bike, Gilbert with that 2 spot, and the 17, Ryan Woolney. That's your podium finishes for your 17, 20-year-old expert main event. Moving on, 26 to 35-year-old experts, main event 41. Got that nag number 11. Dustin Jacobs, he's going to bring in the big win for the day. The 48 bike, Christopher Wright's going to get the 2 spot. Goldsmith with the 3 for your 26, 35-year-old experts. Moving on, main event 42. This is your 36, 40-year-old experts on the track. Looks like we lost one here in turn number 2. I can barely see the tip of a handlebar there, so I know somebody's down. All right, got that Gold Cup number 3. These guys all qualified to make this main event. So that Gold Cup number 3, Matthew Cowell out of Lakeville, Illinois, going to take the win, followed by the number 4, John Bivens. He'll get that 2 spot in our down rider when he brings it on in. That's Heights out of Freeport, Illinois. He'll get the 3 spot. Moving on, 17 to 20-year-old women's cruiser on the track, main event 43. Ceresa, Ross, Caulfield, and Blocker in this one. Looks like that number 4 by Kaylee Blocker. Blocker going to take the win, the 967. Ceresa with the 2, the 6 of Caulfield with the 3. Elia? Yeah, here comes Elia. See, I'm getting your name right now. Somebody told me I was saying it wrong. I got it right. Okay. I got it right. All right, moving on. 31-35 women's cruiser. Making her way out of turn number 3. Whidbey, Melton, and Casper in this one. Total points, Whidbey with 4, Melton with 2, Casper with 6. Melton going to bring it on in. Get the overall win. Whidbey going to get the overall 2. Casper with the overall 3. All right, I want to say thanks to all the volunteers today. Hey, special volunteer handing out trophy cards today. That's your Keggles Bike Shop owner, Rob. special volunteer handing out those trophy cards. Nice to see Rob making it out here today. Nah, he's not even paying attention.
No.
Hey, I want to thank all the volunteers for coming out and helping out. Teams, don't forget to get the team sheets up to the tower. And everybody, just look around, make sure you pick up your pit areas. Makes things much easier for the volunteers. Hey, looking for all the girls that were in that took part in that pump race? All the ladies that took part in the pump race, head up to the starting hill, to the starting gate. Why? What? You guys got something? Hey, Garrett's got something going on. So all you ladies that took part in that pump race today, head up to the starting hill. I think Garrett, he must be wanting to get a picture for our social media page. So if you ladies would all make your way up there, that would be much appreciated, or Garrett would much appreciate that. Hey, you need Ivana Pump-A-Lot too, right? Yeah, oh, we got to have Ivana Pump-A-Lot up there too. Huh? I think she's still here. I don't think she flew out yet. I don't think she caught her plane yet. She's still here somewhere. She heard Kaiser was here. She remembers the pit. You know, the pit was pretty famous. She remembers Kaiser. I think she's got a thing for Kaiser, so she stuck around. So, yeah. So Miss Ivana Pump-A-Lot, she stuck around a little bit. Hey guys, we're gonna close the track for just about 10 minutes, okay? So you riders on the track, as you make your way around, pedal it out. We're gonna close it just for about 10 minutes. Give us a chance to do some cleaning up, and then we will open it back up, okay?
And we want them to help with the cleanup.
Yeah, we want you guys to help with the cleanup. That's why we close the track, so you riders will help us a little bit, and then we'll open it back up, okay? All right, teams, it's what you've all been waiting for. In fourth place with 29 points, we got Fly Zone. In third place, we've got a tie. Both teams having 30 points. Rockford Bicycle Company and Keggles Bike Shop. There you go. And in second place with 31 points, Midwest Militia. There you go. Hey, and this week all by themselves with a perfect 32 points, Rockford BMX.